live for session 28 of Tomb of Annihilation, and our heroes have just discovered the fane of the Night Serpent. And as ever, we have a delightful introduction by Paul Orr, so I'll kick that off now.
Last time on Tomb of Annihilation, holding the man-eating devil bears at bay by sheer charisma and awful bagpipe playing, the party slips into the shrine of Obolaka unharmed. But like the other shrines, this one is trapped. The riddle of the flaming torches is solved easily enough, thanks to the party's investigation of a pair of secret doors. But not all of the shrine's sinister secrets are laid bare so easily. Who is this mysterious figure in the middle of the room that holds the key? What magic turned him to stone? And does such a fate await all those who try to rob Obolaka from its riches? With great care and cunning, the silver sashes obtain their prize, and the key of Obolaka is theirs. But more shrines are waiting, and Imbach is eager to lead the party to their next location, which turns out to be a dark, foreboding tunnel leading deep into the bowels of the earth. Heavily guarded by Yanti, the sashes have stumbled upon the fane of the Night Serpent. Are the rumors that Raznissi is trying to awaken Dindar the Night Serpent true? Is the end of the world nearer than the sashes could ever imagine? And how will this ancient evil react to Xander's bagpipes? Come, find out next time on Tomb of Annihilation.
Awesome. So another great introduction there from Paul Orr, and thank you, Owen, for arranging those. I'm really looking forward to well, when we get to the end of the campaign, we're going to have a great record of all those. I'll have to listen through them all and stuff. Will be really good. All right. So as you said, you have discovered the fane of the Night Serpent, the dungeon lair of Raznissi. Who is attempting to bring back the end of the world, or bring about the end of the world by awakening Dendar the Night Serpent, who legend has it is a huge astral being who's going to sort of devour everything. And we left it on a cliffhanger in the middle of a fight. You just snuck through a secret entrance at the back of the fane and encountered some Yuanti guards, which you were in the middle of taking out. And so, Mac, it's your go. Take it away.
Right. That was fast. So remind me, what did the circle do again?
I think that was a spell from Xanax, his guardian spirits or something.
It is, yeah, and I can't remember what they do either. I'll have a look. But don't worry, carry on in the meantime. Yeah, they're basically spirits which are whizzing around, sort of Raiders of the Lost Ark style, around the baddies and bashing into them and the like, and they're causing them damage.
Simple and easy.
Okay, I am going to go after number 1. Please change number 4 to be hostile, not friendly.
Yeah, it's weird when we shoot friendly people.
Yeah, we don't want that, do we? There we are. He's a baddie again.
I'll go after number 1 and I'll tell him that someone should make a handbag out of him.
He fails his save. He's He really doesn't want to be made into a handbag.
Haha. And I'll give Alwyn Bardic Inspiration.
I feel so inspired.
As well, you should. And now it's your turn, all-powerful GM.
My go. Oh yes, of course. It's Xanax isn't here. I'm going to sort of preserve him. I think he'll maintain his spirit guardian. Oh, I suppose he could at least hit, couldn't he? Since he's standing next to someone. He tries to clout the Yuan-Ti with his Warhammer, which he does. Oh, and it goes down.
Sudden.
Cracks its skull open. This Yuan-Ti
Huzzah!
has to make a saving throw because of these spirit guardians which are plaguing it. He fails to save. Means that he takes radiant damage and he's looking critical. This is before he's even acted, which is not good. So he will try and bite and claw at Mac.
He's welcome to try.
He tries. Oh, gets a critical hit. Claw number 1. Number 2's a miss. This next chap, I think he's just out of it
I
there.
must admit that hurt a bit.
Yeah, it was just because you tempted fate, I think, there, wasn't it? Wondering what to do with this guy. Okay, he tries to. He actually. Yeah, he moves in. He sees Mackin taking a few blows, so he moves in here. Succeeds his saving throw against the Spirit Guardians, but still takes a bag of damage. Goes for the bite on Mac. And 2 claws on him. These Yuan-Ti are quite tough actually, they're really ploughing into you there, Mac. I'll win.
Okay, I feel inspired to shoot Broodguard number 2 in the face with my new dex score. This is going to be a whopping +10. So second attack.
Remember, you have 1d8 extra if you want to use it.
No, no, I'm gonna leave it because this one is already critical. So.
Oh, 1 for damage, unlucky.
It's on these dice.
And you got him out eventually. A couple of shots and he was down.
Sweet.
Okay, the Yuan-Ti at the back, he breaks to run. So, Mac, you get a free opportunity attack against him.
Don't let him get away.
Get him in the leg. Do they have legs?
These ones do, I think, yes. Yes, they do. Oh no, the Brood Guards, I think they're the slithery ones. You miss. He double moves away.
Yeah, tell your friend. Or don't. Be a team player.
Okay, Alwyn.
Whoa, that was super fast. Okay, Broodguard 3 is gonna get it.
Oh, well done.
Hey. And attack. Go Mac, finish him off.
Maybe
Top of
just
one of
run
those
after the
weird
other guy.
little arms they got.
I'm gonna just run after the other guy. Attack opportunity here. What mid? Not there. Yeah, yes, there.
He's not got an opportunity to attack against you yet. It's only when you move out, I think, out of his reach.
Yeah, my intention is to move out. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yep. So he will hit you one. Just hit you with his claw and misses.
Ha. Do I see him down here?
Not quite. You do now, though.
Do I see anything? God
There
damn
he
it,
is.
to dash. Oh, there he is. Ah, so close. It's just one movement point away. And I could have attacked it normally.
Throw something at him.
I'm considering it. Maybe I just should recount just to be sure. Nah, it's correct. Damn it. So, if I'm carrying axe and axe in one hand and a shield in the other, I can't draw another weapon and throw it.
I believe you can equip 2 items, can you? Oh, I might be thinking Savage Worlds, actually. I get my rule systems mixed up sometimes. I'd have to check.
Not entirely sure how that works because
He's
I know
confused.
I can if I have a free hand, at least can draw them, but not necessarily using them.
Yeah, I think it's going to be difficult, really, because you'd have to throw down the shield, would you, and throw it with your left hand or your offhand?
Okay, just gonna be one attack instead then. I'm gonna dash the rest of the way. So
Okay.
I'm dashed. And that is because of the charger, I can at least do one attack at +5.
Well, that was well timed, buying that feat. Good job.
Indeed. Right, I'm done.
Mark desperately trying to run him down. You see him disappear around the corner. Xander, what are you up to?
Over and try and stab him. And I'll use an inspiration. Silver sash.
And he's critical now. Xanax will... he maintains concentration on his spell because it means he's got to make a saving throw now, which he fails. I think this might kill him. Yes, it does. So he gets taken out by the Spirit Guardians. Rip him to pieces. This Brood Guard here begins yelling at you, Mac, at the top of his lungs, shouting. Tries to fight you. Oh, he bites right into your neck while shouting. I'm not sure how he does it. Claws down your back. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry.
Oh.
Critical hits twice. I was so glad I didn't roll another one. You'd claim I was cheating. It was like the GMs are. Xander.
Where should I go, guys?
Try to follow Mac and try to take out the last Brood Guard, I think.
I don't have as much movement as he does.
Can you tease him mercilessly?
If I can see him. Can I see him like this?
Go on then, yeah. Just seeing you'll be scrabbling around fighting with Matt there.
As long as I have line of sight on him,
Yeah.
I will say to him, look at me, I have 2 legs. You don't even have one. Neener, neener.
He licks his tongue out at you, and oh yeah, he's not so bothered about
He's like, who needs legs?
that.
I'll give a bardic inspiration to.
Him again. Damn initiative, random rolling.
Yeah, sometimes it just doesn't set up right. Oh, my dice tonight. Keeps biting and biting down on you. His evilly sharp claws raking your skin. Sorry, Mac. There's something else happens because out of the gloom, out of the darkness behind you, You
More
see.
snakes, I'm guessing.
Damn it.
Right, so yeah. No one arrives.
And a name guy.
And a guy with a name, yes, he's got a big whip with him. But now it's your go, Mac.
Hit UNT in the side of the head, then I run away.
Okay, he'll get a.
Strategic retreat.
Yeah,
Yes.
he gets a hit on it.
I hit him.
Oh,
Mobility
sorry.
is
Yeah.
awesome.
That's a good move. So you whack him one. He's a really mobile fighter as Mac. You managed to hit him and then retreat back.
Snakes! Run away!
Xander, you see Mac just come. It's a bit like Star Wars where Han Solo comes running down the corridor. You see Mac run off chasing a snake, and then he comes running back the other way shouting snakes.
I've had it with these mother-loving snakes on this mother-loving plane. Wait,
And
what's a plane?
well, we live on a plane, the primal plane.
Alright. If I move.
Is there a serpent plane?
Xander, are you going to retreat? And are we going to face them here, or should we all move out? Because that tunnel is a really great choke point.
Yeah, I just need some healing and then I'm gonna jump right back in again.
Yeah, I can run away, but I think their turn is before mine.
Oh, actually, Alwyn, just before you take your turn, Xanax can do his healing. 1 second. I think what I'll do is I'll just leave Xanax at the back, and if you want me to use his healing, just say when it says go, and I'll.
Okay, yeah, so let Xanax heal Mac. And then instead of attacking, I'll heal Mac as well.
All right. So he's got 4 versions. Do you want 1d8, 2d8, 3d8, or 4d8 cure wound? Actually, you can't do 3d8.
That was a really weird. I'm
Okay.
sorry, you fell away into robotics there for a second.
Oh, sorry. He can do 1, 2, or 3d8 healing.
Again?
Sorry, that was exactly the same thing that happened.
Can you hear me now?
He says he has 1 heal left.
Okay.
He's got different levels he can cast the spell at. So he can use a first level slot and do 1d8, or he can use a second level slot, do 2d8, or a fourth level slot, which he's only got 1 of, to do 4d8.
I'll leave that up to you guys.
From my
Mac
sake,
needs a big
please
heal.
Yeah. Something at the heal 49 hit points.
Okay, so I'll use the fourth level slot for the 4d8 one. He's got to touch you, so he steps forward. And you feel the healing blessing of Thor rush through you. not sure that +3 is right, but anyway, he heals you 20 points.
Nice.
See, he's not here just to make the place look better as he's Annex.
And then I'll also heal him. Pom, 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 pom. Let me grab this thing. Oh, come on! My spell just kind of fizzles a bit. Okay, and that's my action. Yeah, it's because I'm right next to Xanax. It's rubbing off.
Alright, so it's a lot of snakes here. Should I move forward and block them, or maybe I should take an antitoxin? Use my action on antitoxin just in case.
I think you're supposed to take the antitoxin once you're poisoned. It doesn't really do anything before. It's not a prophylactic, I think.
According to this, it is.
Oh, weird.
Advantage against saving throw and poison for 1 hour. So it might be beneficial, I'm thinking, because there's a lot of snakes and they probably have poison. On the other hand, I can just charge up to them and start whacking them.
I think these tunnels are a great choke point. We should either head them off all the way there, but then that's a lot of movement, or we could use these tunnels here to kind of let them funnel through. But
Yeah,
Sander
and no
really has to
problem
get out.
running up there and blocking them in one move, so... Yeah, I'm just gonna run up there and block them, I think.
Okay, I'll be right behind you next turn, but we really need to get Sander out of there.
Worst case, I can go invisible now.
Alright, I'm gonna ready an action to the first moron who walks up to me and hit him.
Alright. Good use of a reaction. Okay, and the moron in question is you anti-brood guard number 5.
You taste just like chicken.
He's fresh, he's not unwounded, this one. He starts to attack you recklessly.
And I missed at him, of course I did. Is that enough for Bardic Inspiration, I think?
So,
Well, you can also just make the roll again, sorry, because you did it just before I applied the reckless attack to the brood guard, and that'll grant you just do your attack again, yeah. There we go, it's a hit. Cool. And he comes back biting at you. Oh, I missed you. Don't miss you very often.
Okay, the shield right now.
Oh, another critical on you. What's going on today? They're not fixed, honestly. The dice are not fixed.
That's
Please,
what
please.
someone with fixed dice. So going back,
Nah, seems to be like we're gonna stay here and hold them off at this choke point. It's a nice U-turn here for them, so they can't. They might be able to, but they have to group up to, and then we can fireball them or something afterwards. I guess. Does anyone have a fireball?
yeah, I do have one fireball left. It's a 20-foot radius sphere.
We probably have to wait until the people will get out of cover there, I suppose. So not this turn, but until they get close enough. Or maybe if you can hit them all, of course. But
I don't think it will hit Izar in number 7.
Yeah, wait for next time you have a chance then, and for them to bunch up.
Yep. What I am going to do is I'm going to use Tasha's hideous laughter.
That one is always a laugh.
I'm going at number 4, and I tell him, I have some shoes to sell to you.
No, not snakeskin, and he starts to cry.
So he's incapacitated and prone. It's
Yeah.
funny because snakes don't have feet to put shoes in.
Explaining the joke would probably make them not laugh again.
He's rolling on the floor anyway, in confusion maybe. Meanwhile, Rudgard, number 6, steps forth. He'll recklessly attack as well. Oh, and he missed. See, my dice give it all back eventually. Yeah, there you go. Turns out this guy sucks. Oh, he did manage to hit you. He just catches you on the shoulder with a claw. Breaks into you. I'll win.
Right, I'm gonna use my 35 move. Seven. Let me see here. This one or okay, number 5. It looks like I can hit him unimpeded. So here come some arrows.
I duck.
And why was that with advantage?
Because he's reckless attacking.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. And that's a 2 and my Ooh, I like this. Ah, that's better. And my extra. That's right. That's more. Looking like a kebab by now.
Could do something free. I guess he tries Sacred Flame. Radiant damage spills onto the, well, just catches him, clips him. He moves around to here and he says to you, Mac, oh, you stink. You get a voice in your head. You smell. You need to take a bath. It's so hot and sweaty in here. I suggest you take a swim in the lake.
Counter charm.
Okay.
Counter charm.
Okay. Counter charm away. It'll be
Is it a charm?
a suggestion spell, I imagine. Let's have a look. Where does it say if it's a charm or not?
I don't actually know. Huh.
Aren't we kind of immune to?
We
Or
have advantage because we're Fey.
Ah, just advantage, yeah.
Ah, yeah, we're immune to the sleep thing.
So if it's a saving throw, is it a saving throw?
It's an enchantment. What's your counter charm say? Have a look.
Here, I'll post it. I also have counter spell.
All right, so you're going to be able to counter it with one of them, aren't you?
I suggest you remain stinky. Now kill him.
I think it's reasonable that suggestion some sort of charm, isn't it?
I play a song called Stinky's Beautiful.
Yeah, man, no body shaming here.
No, yeah, you can't do it on charm. Charm just does frightened and charmed, the conditions. But counter spell will work.
But I don't want to use my counter spell. I want to fireball them. Sorry, Mac.
Alright, I can take a swim, I suppose.
So, sorry, Mac, it is indeed a saving throw. It's a wisdom saving throw, please.
I think you have advantage on it anyway because we're Fey.
Yeah, we had advantage against charm specifically, but this. I'm just looking if it counts as.
See, it's weird. Let me have a look at the. There are some bits in 5e that are just really vague.
Yeah.
Just have a look at your Fey ancestry.
Nah, a spell or other effect says if the target is charmed, see dominant person and charmed person. So if it doesn't say that it's a charm, then it isn't.
Yeah, I'll go with that. I think it's got to be one of the charm spells specifically. Yeah, that you won't get advantage, I'm afraid.
So dominant would have worked, but yeah. Alright, what happens? Roll save.
Yes, please. It's a saving throw. And you need a DC 13 to resist the temptation to go and take a bath.
Wisdom?
Wisdom, please. Yeah, wisdom save. Oh, you ace it. You're just not bothered.
Yeah, I like it.
You're perfectly happy with your stinkiness, thank you, yes. Root guard can't do very much. Alwyn.
I love it when it's my turn. Let me get my character sheet out of the way and. Number 5 looks a bit damaged already, so I'm gonna try and take him out.
That you do, a hail of arrows send wooden shafts into his scaly body.
Alright, I still have my extra damage left, but I don't think I can. No, it has to be the same target, I think. Okay.
Attacking recklessly, number 6 tries to bite and misses you. Claws and crits, he just catches you in the eye. And last go. So those claws, your body is now just all marked with sort of really fine razor sharp scratches.
Scars are sexy.
They all seem quite angry, like they're protecting something, and he lunges forward to bite you.
They are brood guard. I'm guessing they're protecting brood. Of course, in character, they don't have this huge sign over them that says brood guard specifically.
Yeah. Alright, Mac, time for revenge. You're standing up to him pretty well, though. You're weathering a lot of attacks there. You still got a lot of hits left.
You still have the thing.
Yeah, I do. Let's roll that. What was that? 1d8?
Yes.
You need a 14 in total, so you're still just a miss, I'm afraid. You can't get in. Xanax will run up. And he places a hand between your shoulder blades. And you feel...
Bad touch. Bad touch.
A good touch. I'm enjoying this. Way too much.
And you feel healed. Step back out of the way. Thunder.
I'll go over here, point at a place on the ground, and say, "You will all burn."
Including Mac.
Yeah, there's no way to dodge that.
Oh, you might be able to move it actually. Can you move it along one? I think you might just miss him.
This is as far back as I can, I think.
Oh, okay. That misses him.
Oh, okay. Good.
Just.
Back, dodge.
You just wanted to hit me, didn't you?
Alright, now hit the damage. A ball of flame engulfs the corridor, and Mac, you feel your eyebrows singe as the Yuan-Ti starts screaming in front of you. Lots of them taking damage, one of them dying. The whole place smells like cooked snake.
Delicious.
Fireballs are fun.
And I think this is it for my turn.
So I was not very happy about that at all, and he...
Come at me, bro.
He can't get past the barbarian. He can, though. He'll try suggestion on you, I guess. Let's have a look. What will he try and suggest you do? I suggest you open that door, and he points to the door in the north. Make me a wisdom saving throw, DC 13, please.
With advantage?
No, you don't get it. I'm afraid it's only against charms.
Okay.
Oh!
That's not me.
Sorry, it wasn't Mac. It was I was.
No!
Oh. You think about it and then like nah, won't do that.
Okay, I'm going to either finish off Broodguard 6 or start firing at Isar because that guy is just trouble.
Well, if Max stands next to him, he'll have a hard time concentrating on attacks.
Okay, so I should finish off number 6 first?
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Oh, he's dead. That's great. I get a second attack then.
Oh, critical hit.
Oh, I'm
Snake on a stick.
and he gets my extra damage as well. Oh, this is great.
Well done. Recklessly, Luanti attacks recklessly. You keep scratching your mat, but you're so tough, you're just shrugging off most of these, but death by 1,000 cuts, I'm afraid.
His nipples have like 3 layers of calluses on them. But
Indeed. Alright, so he steps forward and tries to slash at Mac with the scimitar. One hit, cuts into your leg with it. Second attack, misses. Third attack is a miss. Mac, the last two in front of you.
Alright, let's go for the last bodyguard first then.
Is Mr. Izar carrying anything metallic?
Yes, he's holding a scimitar.
Interesting. I look at the scimitar and start singing, "It's getting hot in here." The scimitar starts glowing red hot from the heat. Because he's holding it, he's getting 2d8 fire damage. Well, there is 2 in 2d. And
to get lukewarm.
yeah.
It's
Now
like,
that means he can't drop the object. He has to keep holding it and take damage next turn as well.
I see heat metal. 1 second, let me put that effect on him.
Oh, he just has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until the start of my next turn.
Oh,
Sorry.
is that all that happens?
Yes.
Have you got? Can you have you got that effect on your character sheet?
No, I do not.
Let me find that for you. Oh no, he failed, so he does drop it.
No, he fails. That means he can't drop it, I think.
If a creature's holding or wearing the object and takes damage from it, he must succeed on a Constitution or throw or drop the object. If he
Okay.
can.
So yeah, he drops it. If he.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
So you can remove the effect on him.
Okie dokie.
Guys, I disarmed him.
His scimitar crashes to the floor. Oh, what happened then?
Would have been
His
funny if you had
arm does
cut off
snake.
one of his arms.
He's just gonna be happy about it. He's gonna be one step closer to being a snake.
So
A new round started, so it was Zenek's turn.
yeah, I think I double clicked the down arrow, so Alwyn, I think it should. Oh, yeah, it should be your go, I think.
Ooh, sweet.
Oh wait,
No?
The initiative order changed.
yeah, sorry, I think it is Xanax.
Okie dokie.
I'm confused. Xanax will do a freebie. Does his Sacred Flame. Sadly, it doesn't work. Xander, you're up.
Now that he's disarmed, I'm going to say, look at him and tell him that it's ridiculous to have a snake head and a human body.
No, he's not
Apparently, he
offended.
doesn't think so. Very well then.
So, he's not got any weapon anymore, has he? Oh. Alright, so he steps back, triggering an attack of opportunity, I guess, from Mac. So if you want to hit him, you may, Mac. And then he uses his longbow this time. And second attack. He just misses. The excitement. The other one there bites and claws at your map, but just doesn't get through your defences. Can you finish him off?
Does it blend?
Will it blend? Go back, he called you stinky.
Well, I am. I'm proud of it.
Just pheromones.
You get your revenge for the insult or compliment, depending on how you look at it, and you'll plunge your axe straight through his skull.
Who's thinking now?
Well, I am.
Ooh.
Look, Mac, in an insult battle, the most important thing is that it will.
Okay, the extra damage finished him off. Awesome. It
Well
looks
done.
like we're snake free.
You are, yes. Alwyn's snake killer strikes again, and the last one goes down, and it all goes quiet. Well, sort of quiet, because I've got some cheapo ambient sounds. One moment.
Well, we're going to hear the sounds.
To share a link to you.
Short rest. Refill all the bardic inspiration.
So in the chat window, if you click the red icon, it'll open up a YouTube ambient sound thing, which I'll give a shout out to the guy who does it. It's Sword Coast Soundscapes, who does like really cool
Oh, I
ambience.
found one of these the other week. They're great.
So I usually have them on fairly quiet in the background because it's supposed to be ambient. So whether you want to listen to them or not, it's up to you. But I think they're quite atmospheric. So what do you want to do now? It all goes quiet. You've got a lot of dead bodies, blood and death, and snake skin everywhere.
Short rest.
Dinner?
Short rest an hour, I think. Where
Are
you
you
gonna...
really gonna rest right in here?
Well, first of all, naturally, we're gonna take all the bodies and secure them in a location where we can use them for whatever traps may come in the future.
Ah,
And let's roast some of them. I hear they taste like chicken.
we should go out and just camp a bit away from the dungeon and go back in again.
Well, they super wanted us to open the door.
Yeah, that's creepy.
But what's in the cave here, though?
Okay, so no short rest. Let's see what they were
Probably
guarding.
should have a short rest, but I only have one hit dice I can use left.
Ah, hold
That's
on.
only I got because of the level up. So it's not that much hit point to recover.
I can
Xanax.
still heal you like 5 times.
Ah, and I remember that you guys are gonna be hit midnight.
Xanax
Probably.
does that.
Go ahead.
And Xanax has got a few slots left if you want him to use them. He's got 2 second level and 4 first level slots.
Oh yeah, sure, it's what you would have wanted.
Alright. So, do you want him to use another one, Mac?
Nah. Did we take a short rest too?
Not yet, no. Do you want to do a short rest here?
I say first let's find out what's at the end of this hallway.
Alright, I'm gonna go up the hallway then.
Okay.
I'm up in the hallway.
As you start approaching the end of the hallway, Mac, you'll hear sobbing up ahead. The sobs of despair, anguish.
Some Yanti didn't get the promotion he was promised.
Is it girly snake crying or manly snake crying?
Is that something you know?
It's humanoid.
Oh, this is a nest, I
Humanoid, you
suppose.
say? I dropped the dead UNT I was carrying in front of me as a snake shield.
Yeah, you cut off its head and then take out its skull and then wear its face as a mask and kind of look around corners like that.
Safe.
Okay.
Ooh, slaves! Xander's gonna go nuts.
Manacled and all chained up, and their eyes look glazed and red, bloodshot. They don't look too starved. They look like they're fairly well looked after, but they look really drugged up. They look in a daze. They're all sitting on the floor, sobbing at their pitiful situation.
Alright, I'm gonna walk up to one of them
Don't
and
worry, your god has arrived to free you.
Yes,
ask
and
them
tell
what
us where
they're
they keep the
doing
grade
here.
A drugs here.
Hey there,
She
what are
looks
you people doing here?
She looks fairly despondent and looks up at you and looks like she's trying to sort of focus on your face, Mac. She doesn't say anything.
So drugged. Alright. Let's have, is there any snake skin remains? They aren't turning to snakes or something.
No, they look humanoid, as far as you can see.
Ah, good. And I feel much safer in just at least freeing them.
Do they look drugged up, like, as in some kind of antitoxin we can use? What have I got in my inventory?
Medicine roll will tell you that.
Medicine. Let me quickly roll up my skill.
Oh, I'll give it to you anyway, Mark. With the help of Xanax, it looks like they've taken some sort of sedative, something to make them sleepy and docile and pliant, so that they do as they're told.
Okay, somebody's got some Ambien right here. We're gonna get to the bottom of this.
Oh well, let's chop off their manacles and
They've been roofied.
help them out. Yes, they have. Well, I chop off a manacle and try to help her up and lead her towards the exit.
You chop off the manacle and she sort of looks at you a little blankly, like she's unsure what to do, and you start to lead her, and she just follows sort of willingly wherever where you're taking her.
There is no way in hell that these people are gonna make it through the jungle all right.
Very true.
I think perhaps we should, I don't know, leave them here?
No, nope. You can leave
Until
them
we clear
anywhere
out
else.
the place. Yeah, okay, but if we put them in front of, I mean, Omu is basically one big death trap with Yanti patrolling the streets and everything. At least here they'll be sheltered.
And eaten or something, I don't know.
She turns and looks at you with her cheeks wet with tears, and she says in sort of broken common, I am free.
3?
She's 3?
Free?
As in the number?
Free. Okay.
3.
No.
Yes, you are free.
It's very important to. You are not free.
Yes,
you are under different management.
Don't listen to the crazy one.
She looks to her friends and sort of fellow slaves here. Do you free them as well, Mark?
Yes, of course.
You are free to choose to follow us.
They their eyes go wide with fear at that, and they swiftly shake their heads.
Well, I guess I'll answer that.
She leans forward, Mac, and kisses your cheek, and then begins to lead the other slaves off, sort of back towards the rear exit.
Okay, can you guys make it out of... How did you get here? Oh, are these original Omuans? Omuans?
That would be like 20 years ago, wouldn't it?
I have no idea.
Yes, it would. However, she looks at you and says, "No, my tribe, they were attacked. Yuanti came, took us."
Can you get out of here safely, out of Omu and back to your tribe?
She blinks at you and then sort of nods slowly. Doesn't look wholly sure, but looks like they want to try.
How many Yanti? Why are you here anyway? I mean, what? How many Yanti are here? What do they guard? Do you know anything?
They take us and we never return. Sometimes we work at the cavern, and you can see the cavern here looks like they are trying to construct something. There's sort of fresh rock face at the back, but mostly they come, take some of us away. We never see them again. We hear screams and nothing more.
Well, good news. Now you're under the protection of the Silver Sashes.
What is the name of your tribe?
And how good are you at building bridges over lava?
The Azaka tribe.
Azaka tribe?
She nods.
Oh, damn! Yeah, okay. We have a guide waiting at the edge of Omu. Her name is Azaka as well. Go find her, and she'll try and keep you safe. I think.
You want us
Unless she kills
to you want us to escort them?
Nah. That's a waste of time.
We will find her, and
Can you turn into a cat?
no. She looks confused at you.
Can you do backup vocals?
Oh yes.
Excellent.
Especially to bagpipes, it's our speciality.
uh, so your first commandment is to make maracas out of the walls.
What?
But so we they'll begin to head off. Maybe following your instructions. They're kind of looking as whether they've got permission. They all look pretty timid.
They have no permission.
Yes, they have permission.
They have permission to follow us.
Damn it, that was only neutral here.
They're just gonna get
Land.
killed anyway. Let's try and get them to Azaka as quickly as possible, and then their Azaka tribe will be owing us a big favor.
But I want to know what's in behind the doors there.
And once we take over Omu, they can come and work here.
It's
Of course they
employees
can.
of the Silver Sashes Company.
I'm just like, okay, you can go, but remember you are under our employment.
She
If anyone asks, you are members, you are working under, you are followers of the Silver Sashes.
followers, yeah, not members, the followers. Okay.
Subcontractors.
Subcontractors. She looks at you, a little confused, but just sort of nods in agreement. You can tell she doesn't really understand what you're saying, but she's sort of agreeing with you.
Where is Mr. Hoppy?
Yeah, that's a good point. You've not seen him since the entrance.
Huh.
I think snakes eat frogs, don't they?
He wouldn't be the first guy that betrays us.
Yeah, he's been leading us to nothing but places that are made to kill us.
Like a good worshipper should.
Alright, let's get these people out of here. Escort them to the entrance. Tell them what the safe way is out of here. And get them to Azaka. And then we're right back to killing snakes. Because I am really starting to hate snakes.
Okay, so you take them back to the entrance and you find Mr. Hoppy's waiting for you at the entrance. He hops up and down happily to see you.
Okay,
And
Sander,
go to
tell
your
your
followers.
Tell your follower we'll
Tell
be
him
here
what?
for a while. Because we're gonna go in here and kill every single thing we find. Unless, of course, they're more slaves.
I asked Mr. Hoppy if he wants to go on a swim.
He
I mimic the motion of swimming.
he nods excitedly and sort of flaps his little flippers.
He's gonna be a scout. He probably should be able to talk back to you, shouldn't he?
He looks somewhat reticent to go down the tunnel though. He'll like start shaking his head as soon as you start motioning for him to go down the tunnel.
Okay, fine. I thought maybe he will enjoy a good swim, but no. Fine. I tell him to build a statue in my honor in the entrance.
You
I
can
give
try.
him some rocks so we can pile them on top of each other.
Oh, he'll like that. Yes, as build a statue to you. I mean, you could try and persuade him if you want. He's just doesn't look keen on the idea of going in, but you might be able to persuade him if you really want him to follow you.
No, that's fine. I'll just throw a dead Yuan-Ti body next to him, and I'm like, okay, play with this.
He looks thrilled with his new gift, and he grovels at your feet.
Okay, so we can move on. Maybe we can take an hour break now. A short rest.
All right, you take a short rest.
In the meantime, I make a mask out of the face of one of the Yuan-Ti.
Oh, it appears Xanax used all his healing die, so.
So it should probably take a full rest by now.
What, camp? Camp?
Yeah. I guess you need your spells back, don't you?
Yeah, sure.
A full
You
rest.
can get extra hit points for my Song of Rest ability.
A full
How
rest
much was
here.
that?
A full rest here, mate. So
Well,
go on.
instinct. You can get an extra 1d6 when you're resting.
If you want to take a full rest, it will bring about the opportunity of being discovered. But it's up to you whether you want to. You're a little low on resources. It's your call.
Maybe we can barricade the cave with the dead bodies of the Yuan-Ti. I mean, it's what they would have wanted.
Yeah, there's nothing suspicious to the Yuan-Ti as a pile of dead Yuan-Ti.
Well, no, I'm thinking more like scarecrows, put them like, hey, everything is okay here. We're just snakes doing snake stuff.
Being propped up by these sticks and stuff.
Yeah.
Action poses.
Yeah, I doubt that's gonna work.
One is missing a face.
But actually, I still vote for taking a rest a bit away from the entrance so that they don't just go out and find us. But
Well, we can keep a watch, but these Yanti, I mean, they have a tendency to patrol. So I'm thinking 24 hours is dangerous in here.
I think you need to rest for 8 hours. I think a long rest is. So
Ah,
it's not that bad.
So just through the night.
Well,
And then you probably have to clean up the place again with from new snakes. But I think we can handle that pretty easy.
well, it's late afternoon now, so if you take a rest now, you'll be continuing sort of about midnight.
Oh, time is moving slow.
I'll leave it up to you guys.
I don't know what.
Well, I'll roll a d20. If it's 1 to 10, we rest. If it's 11 to 20, we continue on. Okay?
In true bard fashion. Let the dice decide.
Yeah, everyone okay with that?
Yeah,
Or do you want-
sure.
Damn true neutrals.
We rest.
All right.
Alright, everybody up on the surface, and let's find a camping spot and long rest. I take first watch.
Triggered a long rest for you. Now, Xander, if you could make me a encounter roll, just 1d20 for me, please. I like you doing it because you always give me an encounter.
Just a 1d20.
Yeah, please.
Sure.
You want low if you don't want an encounter. No. Okay, so you managed to rest up somewhere quiet. It looks like this area is usually under the guard of the Yuan-Ti, and it keeps other predators and other tribes and things look like they avoid this place. So you actually get quite a nice peaceful night. It doesn't appear like you've been discovered. Maybe they, because it's so late, you won't be discovered till morning. But you reckon it's probably about midnight now as you descend back into the fane to where you left off.
Boy, that was refreshing.
Yep.
Amazing how 8 hours fly fast, like it was a few seconds.
So, left, center, or right?
Well, now that I have 2 level 4 spells again, I can make myself invisible and scout ahead.
Let's hope they just don't see the door open then.
So you want this door or that door? Or the river,
Both.
which is also an option.
Well, we can try the slave door anyway.
That's true. They might expect slaves walking through there occasionally.
Okay, I'll try to open the slave door, but I want to be stealthy.
I can give you pass without trace.
I'm just gonna hide
Which
here.
means up to 1 hour you get a +10 bonus to dexterity stealth checks, and you can be tracked except by magical means.
That will mean I have plus 19 to stealth, if you give it that to me.
Yes, and you leave behind no tracks or other traces of your passage.
Sure, go for it.
Fantastic.
Okay, it's cast. I just go like pow pow, and we're all gone.
All right, so make me a stealth roll, please. Is that all of you have gone?
Yes, everybody gets a +10.
Ooh. Okay, everybody make me.
Can you get this effect on us, or?
Yeah, sure. It's everybody. Our entire party now has a available. Yeah, that's bloody hell. No, sorry. It's range of self. Damn it!
Oh.
That's
Oh,
fine.
shoot.
I'll just roll a +9. I'm like the stealthiest guy ever.
Stop
I
slamming
just
the
like
doors.
sneeze extremely loudly.
Oh dear. Okay. Well, you'll swing open the door, and there's a large sort of creaking sound as the door swings heavy on its hinges.
Does it even open on our side?
I'll be back in 10 seconds.
Sure.
Money!
Stacks of sturdy wood crates and bundles of cloth and clay amphorae litter the floor here. Make me a perception check, please.
Money, money, money. Ah, not money! Not money! Not money!
Okay, I'm back.
There's a giant snake here.
It's a ridiculously big snake. It uncoils itself from out of the boxes, and it rises up in front of you, and it flicks its tongue at you there, Xander. And then, to your surprise, it says, "Ah, good evening. I have not met you before. What is your business here?"
Would you believe I'm a door-to-door salesman?
Can we interest you in the good word of Thor?
We
Or a
worship.
set of encyclopedias?
We worship only Dendar here.
Oh, this isn't Dendar, just to be sure. Because it's night and this is a serpent.
Also, we sell no dandruff shampoo.
Well, it's obvious that he's uninterested, so let's go to the next store. Maybe they are interested.
Thank you, sorry to bother you. Let's go, let's go, guys.
Yeah, just take this pamphlet and we'll be out.
Nice and calm, boys. Nice and calm.
You shut the door and sort of move away. The snake doesn't look like it's got any hands, so it's going to struggle opening the door. Yeah, you move off.
Well, giant snake behind door number 1.
Let's try door number 2 then.
I'll try to be stealthy again.
I'll follow in. I've got a +10 thing anyway, so.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Again?
And with a 1, I get a 19, so.
Yeah, you're still pretty good. Okay, so you you move up to the door. Are you opening it?
Yes.
Okay, as you do, if you place your door on the handle, a dart flicks out as you turn the knob, and you need to make me a dexterity saving throw, please, Sander.
Oh no!
You really don't want to fail.
Sure.
You really want to pass this. Okay,
I matrix roll behind under it.
you move your hand lightning quick out of the way, and the needle just misses you. If you'd have,
Guys, did you see that? I was so cool.
that was nasty. That was because it would have permanently blinded you. The poison on there. Permanent blindness, but well, I think you've got lesser restoration somewhere in the party, hadn't you? So you could have got rid of it, but
Yeah,
still pretty
Xanax
nasty.
has it. Is there anything I can roll to see if I can find the mechanism to try and break it?
You
It might just
could.
be one hit.
You could, but you've already done the damage because essentially it goes off as you turn the knob and open the door. So as you move your hand away, the door kind of swings open in front of you.
Okay, I'll write in chalkboard, beware of arrows on next to the door, like on the wall.
They really don't like salespeople here.
Yeah, no solicitors. So what do I see?
The air in here is moist and sticky. Natural light spills from cracks in the ceiling and mud coats the floor. Stone wood workbenches are laden with clay bottles of various shapes and sizes. Toadstools, snake root and belladonna plants grow among the clutter, fed by water seeping from above. Standing near the plants is a hairless man with scaly skin and a bronze syringe in his hand. Lurking in the shadows around him are 5 slouching humans that reek of decay. They immediately lunge forward to attack. They really don't like door-to-door salesmen.
Understandable.
It really gives you a new appreciation of these Jehovah Witness people.
And the dangers they face every day.
Ah, and the bald man is actually a pretty good-looking woman.
Yes, I'm not sure how that happened. Apologies.
Wigs.
Let me see if I can
Wigs
amend
really
this
do
table.
make the man.
Do undead have some kind of poison resistance?
Make me a religion check, please.
Skills, religion. Here we go. Oh my god, I'm really on fire. There's 20 sides to this damn dice.
All of them with a 1 on. You can't remember. In the excitement here, you're just not sure. It's flustered you.
I
I
have
just-
no idea what I'm doing. I'm just gonna start shooting at Zopal.
I just look at the bald man and go like, hey, I have a delivery of mice here for a giant snake.
Yo, is this the Dendar party? Alright, longbow coming up.
I duck.
Arrows just keep flying every. Go, Mac!
Huh.
Kill everything in sight.
Mac, you
Okay.
should wait. The area might be combustible.
I don't mind. Well, I used to hit.
If there's zombies, we can try the little killing ground with Sanex turning them thing again.
Brains.
Do we sell brains?
No, only dead mice.
Hey, let's chop up their skulls, get the brains out of them, and feed them to the zombies. Let's see what that does.
That's thinking like a businessman.
Yeah, it's just all the market of supply and demand.
Circle of
there's a
life.
Yeah, there's a demand for brains we just aim to please.
Okay, he leaps forward towards you, Mac, and he's got a syringe in his hand, and he tries to jab it into your chest, the syringe.
That's a personal attack against my nipples.
Yeah, you're gonna grow boobs pretty soon now.
He misses, so he tries again. He looks quite sad with himself, so he moves backwards, giving you an attack of opportunity.
Oh gee.
Misses all around.
Yeah, absolutely nothing happened then. Xanax, Xanax is not here. I'm Xanax. Xanax will save himself. Okay. Next zombie. Just reach you. Tries to bash at Mark. Completely misses. Xander.
Aha, I have lied. I am not a door-to-door salesman at all.
Make me a intelligence check, please, Xander.
Oh, that's just asking me to fail.
You want DC 15.
Well, there goes that one. Oh, wait, can I use an inspiration?
You may.
Nope.
Yep.
Well, we're gonna blow up because most of the components over here are probably combustible. But hey, that's what we do.
Try not to damage the drugs. I really like these.
Sorry, buddy. Everything goes up in flames.
Oh, that makes me sad.
Alright, but it's a fireball. It's got to be done, hasn't it? Oh, the area gets filled with a smell of sulphur and smoke. Do your damage. Ooh. Okay, so 4 of the zombies you see there engulfed in fire. However, they all get a save.
Are the vials exploding?
Constitution save is 5 plus damage taken. So you've actually done 29 points of damage, so they can't pass that. Fine.
Fireball for the win.
Yep. Oh, maybe a 20 is an auto success, but anyway, they go up in flames in front of you.
Is there anything a fireball doesn't make better?
Well, actually, now you mention it, you were right. There's a lot of boiling potions and bubbling potions, sorry, and things in here. Lots of little glass vials and the like, which explode as your fireball, the flames and heat from it, basically shatter the glass and fill this whole area with a very noxious-looking gas.
Oh, come on, Mac. I'm right behind you.
Those who smelt it, they dealt it.
Just find a token for it.
Chop, chop, it's dead.
That area there is basically looks like some sort of noxious gas. Giving up on the syringe idea, the rather pretty bald-headed man takes a shot at Mac.
Does the cloud of smoke do anything to the Eurovision contestant?
She doesn't look bothered by that in the slightest. She looks like poison's her thing.
Look, Twitch viewers, 3D imaging. Top of the line graphical art, that is.
She fires 2 shots in rapid succession, hits you with one. You feel a sting as the shaft cuts into you, Mac. It seems like her arrows are poisoned. Alwyn.
Okay, I'm gonna fire some more arrows at him.
And it goes down, a couple of arrows in the chest, and he falls to the ground.
Dibs on the wig.
That was easy.
Yeah, you nailed them. After you wait for a little while, the gas begins to dissipate.
I want to see if there are any bottles we can use left.
Okay, searching through here, you do indeed find bottles that are left that survived the inferno. I have placed them onto the party sheet. There was essence of ether rather, serpent venom and torpor. So there's some poisons, it looks like. Looks like this is some sort of venom distillery where they were experimenting using various snake poisons and things.
Is that like a sperm bank for snakes?
Yes, but probably yes.
Okay, just to be sure, I'm gonna take an antitoxin now, so that the next hour I'm gonna be protected against poison.
Does this give you resistance to poison?
Just advantage against saving throws.
Oh, okay. And sorry, what was the potion called?
Antitoxin.
Okay, one moment.
Just to be sure. Might be useful.
I've just dropped it on your character sheet as an effect. So, I'll put this on you.
Let's go and
Two.
ask Elwyn.
I still got
to
2
spell
bottles
and
left
trap.
if people don't have.
Elwyn, do you see any traps?
Let me cast my spell. How long does it take? Oh, it's just instantaneous. Okay, I cast Find Traps. So, in a range of 120 feet, I sense the presence of any trap within range that is within line of sight.
Giant green circle.
Okay. And the giant green circle is how far you can see in the dim light. Oh wait, have you got night vision?
Yes.
Dark vision, yes.
Okay, in which case you can, from where you are, see right through.
Probably this circle.
It looks like there's a crossroads in front of you, and then it goes into a large, it looks like some sort of temple. You can see there are large pools which are filled with blood, and it's running down as like steps down from one pool into the other like a fountain, and there is a large snake's head in there. You can also see a cauldron bubbling away furiously.
Do we
Oh,
go for the
so
giant snake on the left?
or right, you know. You don't know what's at the right yet.
So there's a door there on your right hand side.
I'm gonna try to open the door.
Okay, you open the door.
Okay then.
You see a rickety wooden walkway. It leads around the walls of a deep pit. Foul odours waft up from below. Somewhere in the gloom beneath you, thousands of snakes writhe. It looks like a snake pit with a walkway around the edge.
So who's in favor of tying a rope and going around this?
Nope. I'm very in favor of just throwing a ball of fire down there and burn them up.
Or just shutting the door and leaving this as it is, because there's nothing good that comes from a pit of snakes.
Can I throw a fireball down there?
Oh, damn it, the passage extends this way.
Could, if you want, throw a fireball down there, yeah.
All those in favor of a fireball down the death pit, say aye.
Aye.
I conjure a fireball and throw it inside.
Okay, you throw a fireball down into the pit, and it travels. It's quite deep, the pit. It travels down there, and you'll get the smell of crispy snake rising up as thousands of these little snakes perish under the heat of your fire. However, make me a stealth check with disadvantage, please.
Okay.
This is mostly because of the okay, as the all right, fair enough. There's a roar of fire as it sort of burns in there, and then as it quickly goes out, the fire, you hear voices, snake-like hissing voices coming from across the corridor to your right, down that way. It appears someone's been alerted to your presence.
Guys, it appears someone has been alerted to our presence. Who wants me to change them into a snake?
They probably are a snake.
I think they're halfway there already.
Yeah, but I can change one of us into a snake.
Yeah, I just close the door, I suppose, and wait for them.
Can you change one of us into a mongoose?
Yes, and they will be afraid. Because mongoose eat snakes.
Close the door, Mac.
Yeah, might as well.
Okay. You close the door and wait.
Might as well. Hopefully someone shows up and I can beat them to death with the door.
I just want to peek through this place to see if the snake is still there.
Oh, he's probably pissed.
You peek down there.
That snake is going like, oh man, I think I just missed out on a great deal of a set of encyclopedia.
And you see this snake has actually curled back up. You can see him in there. It looks like it's sleeping.
Guys, it's sleeping. Let's go and take all the gold.
Well, you're welcome to try if you think you can sneak in there. But we are about to have visitors.
Just as you say that, the door opens.
I release.
Ah.
Holy shit.
Break the walkway.
And
many
we'll- a new round. So they're all queued up, which is bad for them.
Did you roll it? Did we roll initiative?
Oh, do you want to roll initiative? Yeah, roll your initiatives.
Of course I want to roll my initiative. I got advantage.
Alright, so this one here will... I suggest you flee this place to you, Mac. So if you'd like to make me a wisdom save, please, you need a 12 or higher.
Woo!
I'm usually not that wise.
And we suggest you snake out of here. Get it? Because they said flee, which is an animal, and they are snakes.
They are rolling on the floor, but not laughing.
An arrow hits you.
It's poison. Shouldn't he have like extra stuff versus poison?
I got advantage against it, but against saves specifically.
Ah, okay.
This nice young lady here will
Don't
cast-
believe him. It's a bold gentleman.
cast poison spray at you, Mac. Make me a con save, please. Which you do get advantage on this because it is indeed a poison type thing, I think.
I can use Thunder Wave to push them into the pit.
Seriously?
Oh, outrageous! I didn't imagine that. You needed a DC 12.
I rolled a 3 and a 2 was a... Ah.
So you get a burning, stinging spray in your face. It feels like a cobra spat in your face. Longbow. Yeah, taking up some, soaking up the damage here. Give him a minus on that, and we still hit even the cover.
Ah, I didn't need to rage. This is eating up my hit points.
Maybe move one step back.
Oh, I would love to.
Well, this is the last one. Bites you. Bites you twice. Oh, I keep critical in you, don't I?
God, Zooks.
Mac looking heavily damaged.
Adzooks indeed.
But you're up.
I hope one of you have healing.
Xander's here somewhere. There he is.
How far is it to the bottom of the pit, by the way?
The pit is 50 feet deep.
So it would kill them.
It's a good drop. I think you can do an opposed strength test to push them.
Yeah. Strength athletics check contested by the target. Strength athletics or dexterity. Acrobatics check. It's in, but then again I'm raging, so.
So, yeah, which one would you like to push?
The one right in front of me. Just push him over the edge.
Okay. Say, is it strength check, isn't it? You can do 17. I think that means he resists it, doesn't it? Just. Sorry.
Can I do it twice per round?
Don't know unless it counts as an attack. Let me just have a look. If you do it as an attack, then yeah. If not, then I don't think you can.
If you're able to make multiple attacks with the attack action, this attack replaces one of them.
Oh, okay. So you can, yeah, you can either do it again or.
Does that mean one of them?
Yeah, one of your attacks if you got more than one attack, so you've still got an attack action left.
So then, yeah, if it doesn't replace both of them.
Yeah. So I agree. So you still got one left.
Yeah, I mean, can I push him again?
Yeah.
Doesn't. Yeah, all right. Let's do it then.
I'm not 100% it works like that, but yeah, why not? Just pushing for that. Okay, let's see.
It's easier that than killing him, I suppose.
Oh, he goes straight down.
Goodbye. And do I get attack opportunity if I withdraw here, or do I have cover?
You to step forward one. No, you're fine. It's only if you move out of someone's reach you'll trigger it.
Okay, so
He wants to take a step back.
yeah, that's what I was thinking about.
Oh, step back. Yeah, you're fine.
All right then.
The one went screaming to his death.
Helps to get some cover here.
Well, his fall will be broken up by 1,000 cooked snakes.
I am going to cast Spike Growth again on the 20-foot wide area that you see here. It's the same as with the zombies. Everybody who moves 5 feet takes 2d4 damage for every 5 feet they travel. So every square anybody moves, 2d4 piercing damage.
That's cool.
And that's my action, so that's it.
Heal me, someone.
End of the episode.
Oh, right, time.
Yeah. Okay, well, we can leave it there. It's under Xander's turn, and we can return in 2 weeks' time, and hopefully
I hope you don't forget to heal me then. I forget that I'm damaged.
Yeah, we know. We'll see the damage.
We'll be okay. Yeah. And we'll call it for today. Thank you very much for playing. Hope you had fun. I did, and see you in 2
Thank you
weeks.
very much for running. It was a very funny episode.
It was great.
Thank you so much for running. See you guys in 2 weeks.
Take care.
Bye,
Thanks, guys.
guys.